Right, so you've seen in the previous video that I've just recorded that you can add in lots of different methods, all right? So you've learned how to create those functions in C#. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to remove these lines out. Now, if I was to do this game as it stands at the moment and run it, all right, what it's going to do is it's going to make sure that you can see here, look, it's saying neither of those methods have been used, all right? But if I put R or L for right and left, nothing happens because I've not told it to do that. So this is where, all right, although our methods are at the bottom, you're going to need to do your if statement. So what I might say is if movement, let me just put that in brackets, your if statement should always be if your movement equals right, all right, we are going to go right method. Okay, that's all you need to do. Else, if movement equals left, we're going to go left method. You could even put an else in there that says I don't recognize that. And in the tutorial that I've given you on this piece of paper, it shows you how you can put that in a while do while loop so that it keeps saying I don't recognize that instruction. All right, and I'll show you that in a moment. If I am to run this time, if I put in an R, just wait for it to compile, it's going to go to that method. So you've walked into a room full of snakes. If I'm to run it again and put in L, I'm going to say you've walked into a room full of treasure. Now, what you might want to do with this game is you might even want to have a score. So you might want to say int score equals 0. And then what you could do is if they've went somewhere good, like a room full of treasure, you could say score equals score plus 1. So you've added a point when they've gone somewhere really good. So a text adventure game is just about deciding where you go. You will need to plan out what different directions that you're going into. So you do need to plan that out. So that's just your starting point. If I stop sharing for a minute,